Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
And I'm Larry McNamara. And Wade Adams. And we are here with RV Hour, and we have a slew of great things to discuss. A slew. This is episode number 34.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I did shellac them again at the poker table.
Oh, nice job.
Yes.
Get them.
You know, it's my way of giving back to the people when they give me lip.
There you go. Take that.
Don't give me lip. You know, it is not right.
That's not right. That's not right.
So, you know.
What do you got going today?
Well, it's not really my brainchild.
Okay.
More so that it's yours.
Bum, bum, bum.
But it's really good content, and I do have a segue,
Oh, okay. All right.
One of our near and dear poker buddies who passed away, his wife finally traded in the big trailer for a trailer she felt she could tow with the big truck,
Oh, okay.
Easier to handle and stuff like
Something better. Okay.
After about 2 years.
Okay. Something nice.
So she went on her first trip. She took it to West Virginia.
Oh, that's nice.
And that is nice. But the topics that we're talking about tonight are emergency scenarios and what to do should they happen unto you.
That they are, yeah.
So
sometimes they come up.
Back to my little story, I get a text.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm in a little trouble. I'm sitting in here in the campground.
Oh, jeez.
She can't get her jacks up. They're electric.
Oh, okay.
Can't get my jacks up, and can you point me in the right direction? I'm in West Virginia. I don't know who to call.
Man, that's tough. Yeah.
So, long story short, she also reached out to her salesperson.
Okay.
And he's in Ormond Beach. And he happily talked to her and asked her a few things that she could check that were not mechanical, hard things to check.
Oh, okay.
But he deduced that one thing that she did not do is turn the battery disconnect switch in the on position. So her battery was disconnected, which means in her drive up there all the way, which usually charges your batteries, it was doing nothing. It was doing nothing because it's disconnected.
Got
and then when she plugged it in, her lights and everything worked.
Oh, there you go.
Her battery was still disconnected, but it was working off the power converter or whatever.
So it worked enough. So that's great that she was able to be walked through.
It kind of works.
Kind of, yeah.
It wouldn't, she unplugged the trailer and she was getting it all set up. And when she pushed any button, nothing worked.
Oh, jeez.
So basically, she went out and turned that back on. And then she plugged it into her truck and ran her truck. That took over, and she was able to get it all done.
All powered there.
She even though we gave her an orientation, she forgot about that little switch.
Just that one little switch sometimes, yeah, man.
So, because things will work when you plug it into shore power, off of the power converter,
right,
or inverter, or whatever, and it will work. However, it won't work as good.
Yeah,
as having a fully charged battery also.
But at least she had somebody to call, somebody to get a...
Her salesman at Giant Recreation World certainly answered, and that's our Ormond Beach location, of which, how many we got? Three locations and one beautiful golf cart location.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of golf carts, before I get into this list,
you have something special.
I do. We have a special event that I wanted to talk about that my man, my producer, my Dwayne Adams,
here we go,
made all the arrangements for. And I will tell you, because it's a golf cart event in the heart of downtown Winter Garden. Now, if anybody knows anything about the downtown of Winter Garden, they're extremely hard to deal with.
They are. There's some pickup bumps there.
So
good people though.
I want everybody to rev your engines in Winter Garden.
Here we go.
And join us for the Hottest Wheels event, where we'll witness the coolest custom golf carts in town. So we invite all the townsfolk to this golf cart friendly event.
Come on down.
On September 30th
Yes, sir.
in downtown Winter Garden, 1 to 5 p.m.
Yep. That's Saturday.
Yeah, it's across from City Hall at the Masonic Building.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Everybody knows where the City Hall is.
That's right.
Especially if you go down there and have a taco or something. They have great food down there.
Right there on Plant Street.
Yeah,
Nice.
but you don't want to miss this action. We're giving away a $300 cash prize for the best-looking cart. So you need to visit giantspecialtyvehicle.com, and he'll have all the details for this event right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then you can register to participate.
Yeah. So we're only doing 50 golf carts. You're only getting 50 in.
We're only letting 50 in, folks.
The max.
50 in. So, if you don't have, admittedly, one of the coolest golf carts, probably don't enter it,
Why not?
Come on down for the festivities and get you some ideas on what you can do.
That's a fact. Yeah, we almost had to limit the number of participants because if you've ever been to the golf cart parade in Winter Garden, there are quite a few golf carts.
It's not a small event.
Oh no!
But
so we're gonna have a nice turnout for this.
But we do invite you to stop by and enjoy the join in on the voting fun.
That's right.
I know I'm gonna. It's gonna be a big time event, a fun event.
Oh yeah.
I like to rub elbows with the townsfolk.
Yeah.
It is
fun out there.
As a younger guy, grew up in Winter Garden. It wasn't near as highfalutin.
Yes, it is.
Really, the only thing down on Main Street or whatever it is, right? Plant Street.
Yep.
At the time was a Cumberland Farms, and that's not even there anymore.
No. They kidding? Yeah, man.
So right now it's full of cafes and awesome shops and all that. So.
And that's why we try to make sure that the guests, the neighbors, everybody who's coming, they'll be able to participate in the event. You get to vote on which carts you like.
I'll tell you what, we have to hire a couple of police guys to handle traffic. I'm thinking, traffic. Oh, come on, Winter Garden. Why are you going to do that to me? We had to get $1 million liability policy. All kinds, special for this event.
It's going to be that kind of event.
But mark your calendar, September 30th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah.
It's only half a day.
Couple hours.
After the event, I invite you to go to one of these restaurants down there because they are fantastic.
A lot is going on.
One of my best burgers I ever had was there. Certainly one of my best tacos.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's not all they have. They have all kinds.
They got all kinds
you can imagine
of
to eat. They got.
Yeah, man.
But mark your calendars.
Yes. Please come on back.
Yeah. So, back to what I was starting with.
What do we got?
We
emergency scenario.
Like a tire blowout. That's a pretty common one. Because a lot of the travel trailer manufacturers put the most common tire on, which are made in China.
Yeah.
We call them China pops.
Yep. Because they don't last long. They get hot, and they pop.
That's the reason. And also, they're only rated for like 60 miles per hour. Yeah. So most people that are pulling the trailers or whatever on the interstate, you've seen them.
Yep.
They go well over that.
Well over 60.
Those tires do get heated up and blow out.
Yeah. And with a loaded RV, are they going that fast?
Well, not to mention it can be dangerous if you have a sudden blowout.
Yeah.
And it can certainly leave you and your family stranded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're in a motorized unit with no tow car.
Yes. And that's what we were talking about is carrying a spare tire, jack, and tools.
Yeah.
Basically giving that
a lot of people think, well, don't they come with them? I know they're always an option.
Some do.
And,
always check. Make sure
the Class C's and the Class A's and the big diesel pushers and stuff don't even come with a spare.
No spares.
You know why?
Why is that?
The chassis is too heavy, and they feel that you are not able to do that as a do-it-yourself fix on the side of the road.
Okay.
Like the motorhomes can weigh 30,000, 40,000 pounds. Basically, you're not going to get out there. Even when you see a semi-truck with a blowout on the side of the road,
right?
What do you see?
Not that guy.
You see a truck roadside repair guy coming out there. They'll bring the tire you need. They'll do it all for you.
Sure.
I mean, they have peumatic guns and they have heavy super jacks.
That's what you need.
And all that kind of stuff.
That's true. I've never seen a truck driver out there repairing his own tire.
Never do. And they don't have spares. You know?
Which we were actually talking, Tommy and I from Rentals about having the spares with the Class A.
Right.
Because he said what ends up happening when they call roadside assistance, they're not aware of the size of the tire.
Right.
And they need to know that information. So it's always good to know what size tires you have on your unit.
That's a good point, and there you go.
I was banging the tip. I jumped ahead. I got excited.
Oh, I was thinking,
just a tip.
I was thinking to myself, wow, what a genius. I can't tell you what size tires are on my car.
Man. Hey, I've been doing this for a while now.
You know what else is sad? I mean, I have a spare in my car, right? Like most people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the jack and stuff is.
That's something you should know.
I probably should look it up.
Did
you walk through the one that you're driving right now? Do you know where the spare is? Do you know where the jack is? See, I'm not alone in this, folks. I'm not alone.
Got me there. That's true. I haven't walked through it much.
So, you know.
All right. So after these messages,
Do as we say, not as we do.
That's right.
Because
I
trust you. Trust me. I will go out there and take a quick picture of my tires, and I'll get on a quick YouTube about my vehicle and find out where and how to use the jack and the spare and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of them you got to crank them down, but you know.
Yep. Which now I've recently learned too, the other numbers on the side there. They use that for mathematical formulas to vary the sizes of the tires. I found that recent. Just one of our vendors was explaining that too.
Also the born-on dates.
Oh, that's what's
They're also stamp on the side of the tire. Yes.
Oh, that's a pretty good one too.
Yeah. So, you know.
If you've got an old one or not too.
I think I've said it before, but every new and select late model used RVs we sell comes with a warranty forever at no cost to you.
That's right.
And the only thing you have to do every year to keep it in effect is to just basically have a minimal service done by a qualified repair shop.
That's right.
Now, I hope you bring it to us because we charge a fraction of what other dealers
the other guys
cost you. But again, we have to do things like if it's a trailer, we have to pack the wheel bearings. You have to get up on the roof and spot seal it, check it to make sure it doesn't need a full strip and reseal.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
We have to clean out all the LP appliance burners and adjust the flames, all that, if they have them, all that kind of stuff. Plus an umpteen, a big list. I mean,
all the other checklists to go over everything.
And then,
it's quite a bit.
And then you have to send that as the customer to the warranty company via email. You can take a picture over your phone, whatever.
Oh, wow.
And but you have to send it in. We don't. But it has to show the year, make, model, VIN number, your name, and the services that were done.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Well, that's why I say, bring it to us. We'll give you what you need to send to them. We'll tell you where to send it and how to send it.
There you go.
So there's not any confusion.
Yeah, that helps.
So.
All right. So what else we got here?
Well, what if your engine overheats?
Ooh.
The problem, your RV's engine may overheat.
Yeah.
Potentially causing damage. Now, severe, expensive potential
engine damage.
Yeah.
Which I imagine one in Florida being hot is a so-so, but it made me think of the hills, like driving Tennessee mountains up north.
The harder you work your engine, the more it's going to heat up.
Yeah, the chances up.
And this solution or tidbit is right on time,
Yeah.
Regularly check your coolant levels.
Yeah.
And the condition of the belts and hoses. Because if it overheats, you pull over, turn off the engine immediately, and let it cool before inspecting the issues.
Yeah.
Now, the beautiful thing about something like that is it's an RV that you're in, so you can have your generator running on the side of the road.
Wow,
comfort,
cooling.
and it ain't no big a deal. Just sit there for a few hours for that engine to cool.
That is. That's a good one.
While you're, making a shrimp on the bobby, so to speak.
Nothing better to pull off within an RV.
See, when you do that in your automobile, you can't have it running, so your air conditioner's not on, and like you just mentioned, it is hot.
Yeah, just sit
this time of year. Yeah. Again, that's one thing to do, and I also in a cinch or whatever, you can use water in the radiator. If you're overboiled, all that, but I don't suggest you keep water in there because it's made for coolant.
Yeah, made for coolant.
Yeah. So that water will boil out and evaporate a lot quicker. And, and all that. So if you have to do that to limp back to a filling station or a repair center, have them flush the system and
do it all there.
All there.
Yeah. There you go.
Use the proper coolant. Refer to your owner's manual. It'll tell you.
Yeah, which coolant to use.
There's different kinds.
Yeah. Always take a brief, flip through your instruction manuals. I just lost the name. User manual.
Well, yeah. Again,
that's the computer tech guy.
Being what I admitted earlier, I have not done my due diligence in perusing the owner's manual.
Yeah, the owner's manual. Yeah.
My vehicle. Now, my older vehicles, I have some older ones,
Okay.
that I do routinely check this and that and that, but the newer ones, I really don't.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's true. Like even the belts and all that
They're
stuff.
so smart. They tell me when something's happening.
Yeah.
So I have to, and I take it to the garage. I don't.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but
Certified technician.
right. How about a dead battery? We kind of hit that.
Whoa.
It can leave you without power.
Yeah.
Central system.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Carry jumper cables with you or a portable jumper box. I mean, you can get those now, like at the Walmart for $40, $50.
That's right.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and that is something to always check before you take your trip.
Yeah, consider installing a solar panel or generator that just to keep your battery charged.
Yeah.
They do sell them.
That's right.
If you don't already have one. And they, as in we at Giant Recreation World, sell
These guys.
Yeah. And they're very good ones. It doesn't take a whole lot to trickle charge that battery. The crux is make sure that you buy it for that because it will not overcharge your battery.
Oh, to keep an eye on that.
As a regulator.
There it is. Yeah. You don't want to fill it up too much.
Yeah, not too much do it yourself stuff involved with that.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
And people in Florida know what I'm talking about. So if you have a solar pool water heaters,
Yeah.
they seem to never turn off. So you're before you know it, your pool's like a bathtub.
96 degrees.
That's why I don't like them. But those things are wired right into your filter, and it runs at. I mean, it's 100 and something.
It just keeps going. Keeps on.
Boy, I could be wrong.
Are you gonna hang on to some of these for the next round here?
I think we'll be right back with some great more tips and what you should do should you have an emergency on the highway or whatever. We'll be right back after a short message.
Nothing's better than an RV during football season. Tailgate, take friends and family to see the game, college or pro, home team or not, here in Florida and beyond. With the RV lifestyle, you can go anywhere, anytime. Score some of the best deals now at Giant Recreation World. No hidden or junk fees with no down payment or 90 days payment. And Giant Recreation World is the only dealer in North Central Florida to give you a lifetime warranty at no cost to you. Kick off football season in a new RV. Trade in and upgrade. Or consider a rental. Winter Garden, Palm Bay, and Destination Daytona. GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Oh my goodness, we were on a roll there in the first segment.
I'll tell you what, boy, we'll get going. Watch out.
That was some pretty good information, and we will touch back on it. But I wanted to make a break and talk about special units that my man Bartow picked for Bartow's Corner. All right, so how about a 2023?
Oh,
no 22 leftovers. No. Talking about 2023 Coachman Pursuit. That's a Forest River Coachman Pursuit.
wow.
Class A, model 29 XPSF.
Nice.
You know what the F on the end means?
No, what does he?
Ford. It's a Ford chassis.
Oh, it's a Ford chassis?
If you ever wonder.
That's a good one.
Yeah. See?
Which we've also learned that the 29 is not the length always.
Oh, it's never, hardly ever the length.
Hardly is.
Unless, for small world, since you brought it up.
I'm with it. Come on.
We have a product called the Northern Spirit line. It's a travel trailer line under the Coachman umbrella.
Okay.
Made by Forest River. And their model numbers indicate the first two numbers, like if it's a model 25.
Oh, okay.
Means it's the length. And it's the real length.
Dang. Okay.
And the second number, let's say it's a model 25, 57.
Right.
The second numbers mean that's what it weighs dry. 5,700 pounds.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. That's a good one.
Isn't that like the most smart thing you've ever heard?
I'll tell you what, they did good there. Yeah.
Yeah, but most everybody else, not so much.
No, not so much.
This 29 XPSF is actually how long?
30
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has a sleeping capacity of 8 people.
8 people.
Utilizing the Island King bed.
Yeah, the whole 9 there.
It has a pull-down bunk.
Okay.
It has a sofa.
All right.
Converts into a bed. It has a dinette booth that converts into a bed.
The 2 there. Yes, sir.
And it says it has a seating capacity of 2. Not true, but that is the passenger seat.
Oh, okay. They're just
or the pilot.
The pilot seats. Yeah. Now front there.
Again, it has forward-facing dinette booth seats that also have harnesses built in, so you can safely put like a baby seat in it.
Right, that's right.
The other dinette booths, they'll be riding backwards, which
Okay.
is what they say to do with the baby seat.
Yeah.
But they also have seat belts.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And then
nice.
the sofa.
Safety.
Three
safety.
seat belts. So again, all the chairs that are in there are made to be used while going down.
While driving. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's
Yep.
pretty good.
But so that's awesome. V8 Ford engine I talked about. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Very nice.
I like the V8.
Yeah. It's got one super slide out.
Ooh, super slide.
I say super slide by because it's not a little dinky slide. It's a
No,
sofa and a dinette in that.
We've talked about those in a couple of our episodes here.
You know, automatic transmission. I believe it's 6 speeds.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man.
people have all also asked like questions like, what kind of gas mileage will I get? You know, if you don't let your foot get into the fuels too much.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying by that?
Yes.
If
Heavy footed.
you only go the posted speed limit, you will get considerably more miles than if you go up around 75, 80.
Going the others. Yeah, I got you.
So
all right.
again, it would behoove you not to do that. And I would say this Class A will probably boast about 10 miles to the gallon.
To the gallon there. Yeah, pretty good for that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, big.
So
Now, they also safety features here. We got carbon monoxide detectors,
yeah,
little cruise control, emergency exits, propane alarms. That one we just talked about. That's a good one.
Yep.
And then the rear video backup cameras and smoke detectors.
now those are all standard features.
Yes, sir.
Rarely do we order what they call a standard run.
Right.
We order the bigger air conditioners, the extra air conditioners, the bigger generator to run everything in it, you know?
Yep.
All
Kinds of stuff on these.
side view cameras most of the time we order them, you know?
Yeah.
I don't need to go through all that. I've told you all. We order them how you
Yep.
want to use.
How you want it. Yeah.
And again, we also rent a Pursuit,
Yes, we do.
you know, a model Pursuit. That's actually a really great floor plan with 2 slides.
Oh, yeah.
31 something, you know, but
Yep.
we have those in our rental fleet.
I've actually stayed in one of those in our customer appreciation rally a couple
Just
years
coming
ago.
up in November, folks.
Yes,
Can't
it
wait.
is.
I can't
November
wait.
2nd to 5th. If you haven't
Yeah.
set your dates, get on that now. They're
Do
running
that.
out of spots.
So we gave you a September 30th date
Yeah,
to
September
put in your
30th.
calendar.
show.
Now you got November
2nd to the 5th.
to the 5th
Yes, sir.
for the giant
That's going to be a
RV
good
rally.
show. We're going to have a good time. All right,
Oh,
I'm sorry. Let's just.
How
I'm
about the
distracted.
important stuff about this?
How much
first-
is this thing?
The MSRP is $162,000 and change.
Woo!
The we have a posted discount of over $62,000.
62,000.
This Super Slide Coach Class A coach is $99,777.
Yes.
It's also not a skinny mini. It's a full blown Class A
It's the
motorhome,
mini.
and it also has a good size Ford chassis.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not the little teeny chassis that some of the brand X's put Class A's on and that overrate them.
Yeah.
You can still pull a full-size car with it.
There you go.
So, again, that's a heck of a unit.
Yeah.
Bartow's Corner, we appreciate it so much.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're talking probably under $600 a month.
Yeah. He does his due diligence to make sure we got the hot.
Under $600 a month. And again, folks, right now, even cars, it's hard to find them for that kind of money.
No, you can't.
And this one is a gift for your whole fam.
Yeah. The whole family gets to use it. That's
You know, you pay about a quarter of the money for insurance for Class A.
Yeah.
Then you do your car.
in your car, which is crazy.
It's unbelievable. But,
It really is.
you know, because most of the 100 and something thousand, not all of us drive 100 and something.
Another car,
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. But they'll get you more for that thing.
Okay, folks.
All right.
I want to talk about some more of these emergency scenarios.
Oh, yes.
Here's
These
a
are.
serious one. Propane leak.
Yes.
You know, it can be hazardous due to the risk of fire and or explosion.
That one.
I want to freak you out, but did I not say that Pursuit had an LP leak alarm in it?
That they
So
do.
if it senses an alarm, it's going to beep, beep, beep,
Yep.
beep. And
Tell you
many
right
of those will actually shut the LP off if it activates.
Oh, really? Just kick it right off for you. Oh, that's nice. In case there's a leak.
SMRT, they're smart.
Yes, sir.
How about you install
the propane detectors.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
and regularly inspect the propane system for leaks?
That's big.
If you suspect a leak, turn the propane supply off and ventilate the RV, and then contact us here at Giant Recreation World. We'll get you right in because that's an emergency.
Yeah, that's an emergency.
And we'll do what we call a drop pressure LP leak test.
Oh, okay. That's fancy. Drop pressure.
The reason you have to drop the pressure is because the pressure coming directly from your LP tank before the regulator to regulate it down to what it's supposed to be using
Okay.
for your appliances and stuff is ginormous.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So that's under
That's a good
severe
one.
pressure. Have you ever opened the valve up on your LP?
Yeah, yeah.
And it will, So with that being said, you have to bleed the pressure down. The regulator usually regulates it to 11 pounds per pounds of water column
Okay.
or whatever. Let's see, I'm getting technical.
I was saying that was technical.
technical.
You went way over.
Yeah, but it's 11 pounds. So
Okay.
what you have to do is you have to basically hook up your gauge to it. It has a gauge. You undo one of your oven burner,
All right.
and then you light another oven burner till you see that pressure going from 11 down to around 5. That's when you stop it.
Gotcha. All right.
You stop that burner that's bleeding burning off the excess pressure,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
and then you let it sit for 15 minutes. And if you come back and that 5 pounds is still there, you do not have a leak.
Then you're good to go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, very nice.
So,
That's a
but
good
if
one.
not, then we have to get what we have LP leak sniffers detectors.
Yeah. Okay.
Sort of like you've seen them, beep beep.
Yeah, yeah,
beep,
just-
beep beep beep. Or even the old-fashioned soap in a bottle, because if you soap connections, it'll bubble.
Bubble on it. Gotcha.
So-
Okay.
There you go.
Wow, that's a good one there. Yeah, man.
Sorry, folks. These scenarios I'm getting a little deep
No.
with, but this is good stuff.
That's what it's about. Yeah, that's what these are for.
Take the next one.
All right. So RV break-ins and or theft.
Yeah.
Always be on, you want to hide your belongings. Always be careful that you're not going to be vandalized, broken into, people steal your stuff. So one of the solutions for that is secure your RV with quality locks. Okay, always double check those, make sure everything's connecting, hitching the way it should be. Also, an alarm system. Some RVs already have them connected. And then you always want to keep your valuables out of sight. Consider installing motion-activated lights outside.
Yep.
So as soon as somebody walks by or something, that'll kick on. If you're in like a desolate area, stuff like that.
You just don't want to tempt them.
Yeah, That's really
So,
what it is.
do your due diligence.
Yes. sir.
Always lock the deadbolts.
Yeah.
Because RVs are notorious for having master keys.
Yep. That's a big one. Yeah.
So, it's kind of standard operating procedures actually at the RV dealerships for the sales guys to have master keys so they can lock and open and unlock the RVs every morning and every night.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So with that being said, there's
be
a
cautious.
secret.
Yeah.
Make sure you lock your deadbolt,
That's right.
and also if there's, if you're going to store it,
Mhm.
put it so close to something that they can't get the door open.
Oh, there you go.
That will
That's nice.
certainly keep them from messing with it.
Yeah, that's
You can
fact.
get them real close to each other.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, man.
Leaving just enough room to squeeze in.
Yeah.
Now, if they have to go there and prise open a door or bust a window, they're not going to have enough room.
Not enough room to get the leverage.
Actually, make something out of it.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Again, make sure when you're in storage too, your valuables are not left in there.
Yeah, man. Because you never know.
Pots and pans, maybe.
Yeah.
How about severe weather?
Ooh.
We talked about that here recently, especially with the hurricane that we missed. Thank God here on this coast. They did get pretty good whacking on over there at the islands and
Yeah.
over there in the
Even up in the
up
panhandle
in
there.
the Big Bend area.
Yeah, they got it pretty good there.
Sure enough.
Perry, I think it was, is where they got it.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah.
But thunderstorms, hurricanes, like we said,
Yeah. Keep an eye on
they
them.
can pose safety risk.
Yeah.
Monitor the weather forecast. You have an emergency kit on hand, including flashlights, first aid supplies,
That's big.
a weather radio. Some of them you can buy that you crank up,
Yep. Yeah.
Follow the evacuation orders if necessary. But remember, you have an RV, so things like hurricanes and stuff move slowly. No need for you to wait the last minute. Just
Get
back
on.
up and head on somewhere else.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And the later you wait doing that, the harder it is sometimes for traffic
Yeah, to get out.
and all that.
You're not kidding.
And that brings in other things that we've recommended, like make sure you find the place you're going to go to, make a reservation,
Make a
pre-plan, do
reservation,
your route,
yeah.
make sure it's not too low of bridges and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
That's actually, you're getting on to that next one there.
all right. You take
So getting lost, that's what we're saying. Sometimes you get angry, you're stuck in traffic, you cut off onto an exit, now you're in the middle of nowhere, not really sure what's going on. Always make sure you have your paper maps with you in case you're in an area that's not getting reception for your GPS, things like that. Just so you always know where you're doing, always know what's going on.
Yeah. Upload a RV-friendly GPS app.
Oh, yes. Yeah, man.
Will tell you if that road that you're on has low-lying limbs or trees.
Yep. Wires down.
Or bridges that you cannot go under.
Yeah, man. That's a good one.
Those are things that can ruin your day, too.
Yeah.
And back to the severe storms. If it's a thunderstorm, just make sure you roll in your awning.
Oh, yeah. If you're outside.
Close all your baggage doors and all the doors on your RV.
Yeah.
Make sure your vents are closed.
Keep that rain out.
Just to keep the moisture out,
yes. All right.
We're moving right along.
Cooking here, boy.
Cooking with gas that's not leaking because I took it to Giant Recreation World. They fixed me up.
Put a propane detector on there.
So if you have a medical emergency, like an illness or injuries can occur while you're on the road or not even on the road, out and about.
Yeah, emergencies always happen.
Have a stocked first aid kit and no basic first aid procedures.
Yes.
Keep a list of emergency contacts and have a plan to reach the nearest hospital or clinic.
There you go.
Knowing where the nearest hospital or clinic is also very important.
Yeah.
And it's back to that RV-friendly app.
That's fact.
And if you have medical issues, make sure that who you're with knows if you have that issue.
Yeah, if you have a medical issue.
They know what to be looking for.
Yeah, in case something happens.
If you're diabetic and you pass out, probably it's because you probably have low blood sugar.
Yeah.
And what do they do if that's
Give a little piece of candy.
If they're totally out, they can't eat a candy.
Oh no, they eat insulin pop.
Where's that pen with the high tech sugar fructose in it or what?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
No, that is a good one. Yeah, and also H's. We recently learned. I was talking with my little one. The H's on the side of the highway. That means there's a hospital coming up.
Absolutely.
She was asking about what the H's were.
That's a great question for a younger.
Yeah, my younger travelers. Yes. So in case you're not aware out there.
Yeah. So running out of supplies, the problem. You might run out of essential supplies.
Oh, that's
food and water.
Food and water.
Although I can't see that ever happening because we're RVers.
We got RV. That's all we do.
We can live off the land, right?
That's right.
Well, maybe not.
Stock up. I drink from a river.
Maintain a well-organized inventory of supplies and monitor levels. Keep a list of nearby stores or restocking points. Many RV campgrounds actually have little teeny general stores where you can get some items that you forgot.
It's just you want to make sure everybody in the party knows how much stuff you have. You eat the whole box of goods when you thought you brought two. Now it's all gone.
Each one of these medical or these issues that we're talking about has all kinds of ideas to prep for such things.
That's right.
You can buy all kinds of cool bins and stuff to keep food long time.
Yes. Yeah. Long-term storage. You ain't kidding.
Properly stack and most utilize your space.
Yeah.
But
that's a good one. Yeah,
man. How about your slide out or awning malfunction?
Slide outs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought this one. I really like this one. This is like the tires.
It's terrible when if your slide out room is stuck out or your awning is stuck out and you come back in. What do you do?
I feel a panic set in. Like
you need to again refer to the owner's manuals.
Boom.
Learn how to manually operate these systems. Regularly lubricate moving parts and use the proper oils and stuff because you can use the wrong stuff and it'll damage the seals.
That's right.
But,
put the wrong stuff on it
and keep everything clean. That's always a good idea. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
We're going to have to take some of these into the next one here.
Absolutely.
Rocking.
And we don't have a problem doing so, folks. Maybe we'll start again with maybe a Cedar Creek cottage.
Ooh.
From Bartow's list.
Get back to Bartow.
Right back after a short message.
Football season is golf cart season. Check out Icon and Epic at Giant Recreation World, home of Giant Specialty Vehicles. More than golf carts, the hottest electric neighborhood vehicle. Fastest in the industry, four-wheel disc brakes, seatbelts, full-color digital display, speedometer, odometer, charge meter, and more. Plus, all Epic carts have higher impact glass windshields and upgraded seats with matching body color stitching. New inventory, colors, and styles. Giant Recreation World, Central Florida's #1 RV dealer, and the best place to buy, rent, or service golf carts. In Winter Garden, Giant Specialty Vehicles at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't remember me, I'm Larry.
And it's Dwayne.
Larry and Dwayne.
Here we go.
Larry and Dwayne, RV Hour show. I have Bartow's Corner unit right here I want to talk about. What is this? It's a special hand-picked unit that Bartow chose for us to offer to all of our patrons out there, right? At significant savings.
Yeah, he does. He does really good work finding these
That's
units,
right.
man.
How about
He
a
really does.
2024 Cedar Creek Cottage 40 CRS? Now, this is a destination trailer,
Okay.
not a park model.
Ah, gotcha.
What makes it different is it has holding tanks.
Okay.
The slide rooms are actually hydraulic
rather than
power hydraulic slide
Okay.
rooms, no electric.
very different.
These are the highest end park trailers, or should I say, destination trailers
Destination
anyone
trailer.
can buy. The nicest furniture, the nicest hardwoods, the nicest kitchen countertops,
Oh, very nice.
just all kinds of fit and finish details that you would not believe.
Wow. Man, I'm a little taken back here.
Well, they here is a trailer that has $111,000 MSRP that we're offering for $79,900. And did I mention it's a 2024?
A 2020.
Have we had it a week? Probably not.
Over 30,000 in savings
Just,
already. Man, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
That is. That's fancy.
41 foot long for real.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Technically sleeps 4, but there's options you can get to sleep more if you need to, and other floor plans available.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is a perfect unit for a couple
Yes.
who wants to live in either a RV resort or they have property,
Yep.
and they want to back it up to their lake or whatever.
Yeah. And still live in luxury.
It's very luxurious.
Yeah, man. It's nice.
Very user friendly too.
Oh, yeah.
But that's one of the Bartow Corner things I wanted to talk
Got
about.
3 slide out.
Triple slides, and guess what? None of them are small. They're all super
I
slides.
like it.
And the living area has 2 opposing super slides. So it's it's as big as a house. That's what people usually
it's
say
as
when
big
they,
as a
when they
house.
see it. Man, this is nicer than my house. It's a common thing they say.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Oh yeah. So did I mention that we were talking about what to do if you're having issues
Oh, yes.
like problems with your hookups? What could that be?
So if you have problems with your hookups, like with the electricity, the water, or the sewage hookups, like if you go to a campsite,
Yeah.
these are the different things that you would have issues with.
So what do we got to do to make sure we don't run into those problems?
First off, carry an extension cord, huge. Hoses and the adapters, which we've talked about before. The little adapters for those different sizes on the hookups.
Yeah.
Different power adapters
There's
for the
electric adapters.
the wattage and that,
There's different adapters for your sewer hoses. There's adapters that that you use for the water for the water. And
Yeah.
we talked about the pressure regulators for the water
That's right.
because some campgrounds have hundreds of pounds and it'll blow all your lines out.
Pull the whole thing out.
Yeah.
So that's the whole what we talked about before. Do your research, and if you're having issues, check with the camp staff. I'm sure they'll be able to help you with whatever you got
That's a
going.
fact. Know how to troubleshoot common hookup problems, or make
Yeah.
sure that you ask for help from the campground staff. They're there to help you usually. But,
Yeah, it's big.
issues are like your RV is 50 amp,
Right.
and the plug that you're plugging into is only 30. What do I do?
What do you do?
Well, if you don't have an adapter of 50 to 30, then you're not gonna
You're not doing
be
anything.
good. But everybody should have one of those. They actually make one of those that plug into that and also a 15 amp. Add them together. What do you got? 50 amp. So, and it has that big 50 amp after that. So there's ways that you can camp
Oh,
a
that's
30 amp site with a 50 amp RV and still be able to use all your stuff.
All your stuff. That's
Where if
great.
you only use the 30 amp one, it's going to take that second leg out. So one of your extra airs may not be working
Oh, gotcha.
or something else.
Yeah, you're losing things. Yep.
Again,
That's tough. Yeah,
and
man.
that could be a bad thing.
All right.
Wildlife encounters.
So I gotta say, this one made me laugh. Because it's unexpected encounters, okay? But my first thought was you're coming out of your RV and there's like a moose standing outside.
We don't have that big problem in Florida,
Watch
folks. But we do have bears
We got bears.
and we got snakes
And snakes.
and
Big snakes.
alligator.
Alligators.
Yeah.
Yeah. They usually don't come up on the RVs, but
Just make sure you research the area you're visiting and understand the local wildlife.
that's a big one. Yeah.
Store food securely and follow the wildlife safety guidelines.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a state park.
Because of the bears. If you don't have your food secured,
That's
they'll come right through that RV door.
Yogi's gonna do what he does.
You come with a
Picnic baskets.
picnic bag.
Yeah. So fire or propane stove malfunction.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, a fire or a propane stove, it could malfunction and pose a fire risk.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So make sure you inspect and maintain those appliances and keep a fire extinguisher handy and know how to use it.
That's big.
RVs come with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yep.
But those things can go bad.
Yeah.
And it'll explain how to check them without actually squirting them. Because if you squirt them, they're done.
And it's done. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Pull the pin one time. Yeah.
You're out.
And, I was going to say the difference between sand, like when you're on the boats and stuff and they have the sand fire extinguisher compared to a foam or something. Just be aware of what you have so you know how it's going to react and you don't get everybody in the RV.
Hey, you know, our location in most of locations actually have those little balls that you throw at the fire.
Throw right at the fire there.
That'll instantly extinguish.
Put it all out. That's a good one.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
I always think they're a basketball, but they're not. You know, I'm like, hey, was that a little basketball kid?
Over there.
Can I put that on my door in my office and play some b-ball? No. They're fire. How about lost keys?
Oh, lost keys. Yeah. That'll put you in a situation. That's for sure.
Oh, misplacing them or losing them, you're locked out.
Yeah.
A lot of times, especially like if you did what I said and locked that deadbolt.
There it is. Yeah.
But then you went to the theme park and your keys fell out.
Yeah.
You know,
so it says consider using a keyless entry system. Is that more of like just your door?
They have them to that level with a key fob.
Okay.
But they also have them with a keypad. That's more common.
That's where I was thinking.
And those actually go right in the same holes
slot as
the old lock would. So it doesn't. You don't have to drill it. No tools hardly available that you need at all. Maybe it's a Phillips and a square head.
Oh, no, it's just installed.
That's it. So
I like it.
Yeah, but always have a game plan there. A lot of people have those stick-on key things that they put on a frame hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
Those are all good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was thinking that's a good one too.
You can take this last one.
All right. So
this is just a tinder box. Still, we're going to bring up a whole tinder box.
I almost don't even want to. It's just a downer. All right. So COVID-19 or other pandemic-related issues. Always check for your travel restrictions, illness, quarantine requirements before you make your travel plans. Make sure you're going somewhere that's going to let you travel and get outside and have a good time. Yeah.
Well, you know, if you watch any social media at all right now, I mean, everybody's like, heck no, I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe again. Well,
no, sir.
Again, being a business, I actually had a discussion with our HR today, believe it or not. So what happens? Are we going to comply? Basically, what we're going to do is if it's a mandate in our area, we will have to comply.
Yeah, government officials. Yeah,
but if it's just a suggestion, I'm gonna basically play our frontline people. If a customer comes in and they're in a mask, by all means, if they want us to put on a mask, we will.
We'll put on a mask.
But it's just part of customer service.
Yes.
You know, what we believe about the masks and all that thing doesn't really come into play.
Yeah. It's more just a safety.
It's just I want our customers to feel at ease.
Yeah, at ease. There it is.
Whether and if they don't have a mask, we won't have a mask.
Yeah.
You know, basically.
We'll judge it on your comfort level.
Right. Now, am I going to make my shop guys wear masks and stuff? No. But they're not on the front lines dealing with customers.
Yeah. I'm actually going to do a snorkel. I like a snorkel.
I might do scuba.
Rigged up.
You know, have a nice respirator built in with the air on my back. Heck yeah. And if I need to go snorkeling, I can, or scuba dive.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know. But
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a tinder box, folks.
That is.
I need to bring it up.
No, there's just a lot there, you know.
But, it brings me to another.
Oh, it's good to know.
How about another date for people to remember?
Whoa, here we go.
Okay. This one is one of the more important dates.
That's right. Definitely mark your calendar for this guy.
September 28th through October 1st. Giant Recreation World, all locations, is hosting a fall into savings sales event like you've never seen before.
That's right.
We have very, very, very few 22s left.
Yeah.
And I venture to say we may have 0 left by this sale. So guess what we're going to focus on?
That's a fact.
2023.
Oh, man. I'll
buy them. I'm saying. And we were receiving 2023s up until like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So again, these are not lot rot
Oh, no, they're still
units.
fresh.
These are factory fresh rigs.
Yeah,
But we want them gone to make room for the 24s that we're ordering now.
but we are slashing prices.
I mean, Coachman products, Thor products. We got Forest River. We got Tiffin.
Yeah,
Holiday Rambler.
we got them all. We're going.
And then we have all kinds of travel trailer brands and fifth wheel brands.
Yep.
Just visit our website. What is that?
GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best advice I could give
So,
anybody.
These temperatures are dropping, and so are the prices.
Oh, we got a dad joke going on right there. You are such the wit.
I'll tell you, these taglines sometimes, they give me.
Yeah, well, hey, upgrade your RV for this season.
Yeah.
In Florida, we don't have actually, our camping season is actually the winter.
Yeah.
When all the snowbirds come down.
That's right.
That's when our campgrounds are all full.
Yeah. We also don't have a falling of the leaves.
No, not so much.
The light.
Maybe up in North Florida, maybe.
We get a falling of the pollen. The pollen comes.
Yeah, I start sneezing. I know, hey, fall's here.
Fall's here.
Unbelievable. But yeah, definitely. September 28th through October 1st, mark your calendar.
Yep.
Visit any one of our 3 locations, Winter Garden, Ormond Beach, Palm Bay,
Yes, sir.
and GiantRecreationWorld.com every day.
That's right.
You'll be able to find Bartow Corner stuff. But during these sales, everything on the lot is Bartow's Corner.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah, man.
you will not believe it.
That's right. You ask about it. Ask where the Bartow's Corner or the hot sheets. They've got them for you, man. They'll show you where these are.
Hey, how about a Class C? We don't talk enough about Class
I like the
Cs.
Class C's.
But
favorite.
in our Winter Garden store, they have the Thor Quantum
Yes.
Class C.
Oh, it's so
And our Ormond Beach and Palm Bay stores have the Four Winds, which is basically the same identical kind of coat.
right. Just
Same
different
floor
ones.
plans, just different stickers.
Yep.
But
there you go.
Again, the Quantum, I think, is probably a little nicer.
Oh, it is.
Fitting for it.
Such
But
nice.
yeah,
nice.
this model LC26,
Yes, sir.
it's on sale for under $100 with a $161,000 MSRP.
Yep.
That's another coach you can get for in the $500 a month range.
Yeah, I think this has over 60,000 in savings.
Oh, my
Incredible.
That's almost half price. It's unbelievable. But, it sleeps 8 people.
Oh, yeah. V8, beautiful. Yeah, and seating capacity too. Oh, it's nice. That's your
And again, we order them fully loaded up.
Yes, they are.
We don't pull any BS.
No, sir. No.
We don't want you to get out there and see the neighbors have this thing and say, how come I don't have that?
Yeah, we got one of those.
Unbelievable. That's why we rent our RV rentals that we have are all retail units. They're not ordered for the rental fleet.
That's right.
So they're equipped just like the units we sell.
That's right. So you get to check it all out, see what all the bells and whistles
That's
really
why
are.
Customers are so excited when we retire our rental fleet because usually they're only about a year old,
That's right.
religiously maintained. Many of them still under the factory forward warranty or Chevy or
still.
whatever.
Sir.
And we offer for sale at a fraction of what they were when they were new. Speaking of which, we are currently retiring our 35 bunkhouse Class A Coachman Muratas. Any day now, you'll see those hit the website.
Hitting the market. Wow, that's exciting. Man.
Yeah. And a fraction. Did I say a fraction?
A fraction.
Of
yeah.
what
Fraction
new
of the
ones
price
are.
there.
The new ones are considerably over 200.
Keep an eye out. Muratas. Let's say.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So,
All right.
how about another Bartow corner?
Oh, I've got one more here.
Shoot.
We've got the Forest River. This is our fifth wheel. Forest River 35 RE. Yes, sir.
Boom, boom.
Whoa. That was close.
That's not it. Trail. Oh, he let me down, folks. These are usually normal, quick. That's unbelievable.
That was a special one. It was a special unit.
The RE in the 35 RE stands for rear entertainment.
Yeah.
So the whole rear of the coach is your entertainment
Your hangout area.
where you have a big sofa along the back. You have a big entertainment center with like a 60-inch TV. Underneath that, you got a little fireplace. Of course, it's not a real fireplace.
Yeah, but still nice. Does a
very
little
nice,
heat, fancy.
Got the surround sound.
Yeah.
Got
Has the LED lights all in there.
it may have stadium seating.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable, high-quality coach.
That's
$105,000 list price.
what do we got?
$72,844. Well, and the 35 RE is a Sabre.
Yeah, man, that is a nice unit.
Forest River Sabre. And you can get that for under $500.
42 foot long, yeah. Under 500?
Well, under $500.
That's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Closer to $400 a month. So
Can't get a cart.
I have that going for us, folks.
That's fancy.
Boy. All right.
So,
Real quick. I wanted to talk about these advanced Advent.
don't
They're DOT rated with toughened glass and wipers, the windshield.
Yeah.
Custom stitched premium leather seats, flat and bolstered.
nice stuff.
Advanced LI battery and a Trojan battery option. Yeah. Wet Sounds Stealth 6 surround bar
We hope that's good.
and a 10 surround bar,
That is.
sound bar.
Sound bars make loud.
Yeah. And a subwoofer. You know, so they'll go boom, boom, boom when
Right.
you're going down to the street. Yeah, when you're down in Winter Garden going to our vet.
There
we
you go.
talked about on the 30th.
Nice tie.
Yeah.
Nice tie.
Flip to golf cart seat, custom key upgrade, enclosure, floor mats. I mean, these things are loaded up, baby. And did I say the new ones
Oh, yeah.
are even higher end?
That they are.
Folks, come and visit us. Giant Specialty Vehicles, Giant Recreation World. We're waiting for you.
Whether you're RV curious or ready to embrace the lifestyle, get empowered with the RV Hour podcast, powered by Giant Recreation World and hosted by CEO Larry McNamara. RV Hour is an honest talk about living the RV life. Get useful tips, travel hacks, and answers to your questions. Tune into RV Hour wherever you get your podcasts. Even watch on YouTube. 3 locations: Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, and Palm Bay. Or GiantRecreationWorld.com.